Hi, I'm Sanny. Today we're going to fold the Flutterfly, a traditional fold. Let's begin. We use square paper, 15 centimeters to each side. Let's use the green. Turn it to the white side up, rotate it to a diamond, and fold to make a triangle. This can be an isosceles triangle, or if you rotate it around that way, a right angle triangle, which means that this will be 45 degrees, that's 90 degrees, and that's 45 degrees. What we'll do next is place it down this way so that it looks like a mountain. And on this mountain there can be very heavy rain. The rain is so heavy it falls on the mountain, runs down the sides, and that happens for 40 days and 40 nights, after which there is so much water that it starts to flood higher and higher and higher and higher until about 2/3 of the mountain is underwater and there's only that bit left above the water. And therefore we need a boat to get around in. And what kind of a boat do we need after 40 days and 40 nights of heavy rain? We need an ark. And the person who sails in the ark is Noah. And of course we have the animals, 2 by 2. And if we want to count the animals, we can go this way and multiply them 2 by 2 until we get from 2, 4, 8, 16, 24, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8192, 16,384, and so on. And in order to cater for all these animals, we need to have somebody clean the boat. You need to know all the parts of the boat if you're going to clean it. The front of the boat will be the bow. The back of the boat will be the stern. The part that you walk on will be the deck. And this part that sticks out where you live in will be the cabin. And of course you need the keel to cut through the water and the hull that sits in the water. If we now take our boat and fold it in half, you should have one that has got 2 hulls and that can sit on the water like this. This will of course be a catamaran, and that's how that looks. But some boats sail not on the water but inside the water. That of course is a submarine. What do you call a boat that has sunk to the bottom of the ocean? That would be a shipwreck. What would you call a boat that has sunk to the bottom of the ocean and shakes a lot? That would be a nervous wreck. We now take our catamaran and look for this spot here, where the cabin meets the deck. Right at that spot there, we're going to do the fold of one hull across, making sure that it's level with the bottom. Make sure that that's level, and that should be our yacht. And this is how the yacht looks as you rotate it around this way. that way. And after we've done the yacht, we would want to fold this side to match. And when that's done, we have a trimaran. That's a boat with 3 hulls. That's how it should look. And what we did earlier was from here, folded one, and then turned it over and folded the other side. And we now have a wind vane or a weather vane. How that works is, if you rotate it around this way so that the sharp points are facing you, and you blow in the center, it will point which way the wind is blowing. And that turns around and points the other way. This can also be a sumo wrestler. In order for it to be a sumo wrestler, you need to have 2 of them so that they can have a wrestling match. And if I bring another one, you can have 2 sumo wrestlers fighting against each other. The one that falls down or is blown off is the loser, and the one that stays upright is the winner. We now take our sumo wrestler, rotate it around so that you've got the letter W sitting on the table. And once you've got that done, we need our index finger of the right hand. And you can do that this way to make sure that works. If you point it at the ceiling and turn it around, we should now have a needle. And this needle taps in the center as fast as you can. And the faster you tap, the faster the wings will flap. And once you've got that going, you can pick it up from the back here, rotate it around so that these wings are absolutely horizontal. You need to have that horizontal shape. That should be flat. That's a pointy bit. That's the blunt bit, and this is where you hold it. And then from here is where we throw the flutterfly. This is how the flutterfly works.